We are back here tonight with a growing concern for drivers across the Sunshine State and right here in Tampa Bay, the soaring cost of car insurance. So what's driving up the sharp increase? Here's my conversation earlier this week with auto insurance expert Mike Johnson.
My car insurance literally doubled.
Yeah, definitely. I think the price of inflation has affected everything across the board.
There he is. How you doing, Big Mike? Hey, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate this.
Sure. Absolutely.
Car insurance it's going off the rails. I mean, this is, we talk about home insurance all the time in Florida, but why is car insurance becoming so expensive?
Well, a lot of it has to do with just when we talk about inflation a lot and the cost of everything, what we're seeing is the cost of parts. And I know people hear this, but parts have went up tremendously. Also with that, you got to think about the technicians. Everybody's getting raises. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that. Mm-hmm. But what used to be $120 to fix on a car per hour is $185 now to fix on that car per hour. So all of that has to be calculated. And unfortunately, all of that kind of trickles downhill, if you understand what I'm saying. The other piece too is that with the cars, everybody likes all the fancy stuff. I like my car to back me in and I can take my hands off the steering wheel. Well, all of that stuff costs a lot of money when it has to be replaced. A normal fender bender might have cost a couple thousand. Now a fender bender may cost 10 or 12,000. Yeah. And that's the difference that's kind of driving some of the price.
Yeah, you're right. There's some expensive technology in today's cars, and it's sort of become standard really for all cars now. It's not really a luxury anymore. So what can people do, Mike, if they're just looking at their insurance bills along with everything else that's going up? Are there any shortcuts that people can take, or is there any way to take the sting out of rising auto insurance?
There are ways to kind of cut away some of the fat, the extra fat. I would get with your agent, I would get with whatever company you're with, and I would look at my coverages to kind of see what it is that I have. Am I over-insured? Yes, you can be over-insured. Now, I'm not talking about when we get down to the state minimums, because once you go above that state minimum, that's 100% your responsibility. And I bet you'll pay me $10 extra a month or $100 a month instead of $10,000, if you understand what I mean. So I asked them to go in, talk to your agent, take a little time, 30 minutes, just kind of see what's going on there. And then that way you can kind of figure out what you have, what you need, what you don't need. And that might trim 10, 12%. It won't be 40, 50%, but you might see a 10, 15% discount there. And every little penny counts.
Mike Johnson, thank you for that. And that was just one story you'll see this weekend on my talk show, Full Circle Florida. I'll have that and much more this Sunday morning at 8:30 right here on ABC Action News.